All right. Welcome to school on Halloween. Are you super excited? What am I?
A witch.
I'm the witch that lures kids in with candy.
Can I candy?
You have candy?
No,
I'll
you're a
go right
banana.
in.
Huh?
I'll go right in the Lord.
I do
No.
not
Candy.
Okay. So my fun fact is actually about Halloween. And my fun fact is saying that Halloween is the second largest commercial holiday in our country. And it comes only after Christmas, where consumers spent how much? $1 billion.
That's where Donald Trump.
$9 billion on Halloween last year, according to the National
I like being close.
Retail Federation. That's a lot of candy, costumes, and decorations. How many of you decorate your house this year? How many of you have a haunted house?
$9 billion.
How many of you are actually going out to trick or treat tonight? All right, put your hands down. Listen up. How many of you are actually past trick or treating but are ready to scare the crap out of kids and hand out candy this year?
Oh, that's way.
Oh, okay.
Dude, me and my friends should just like stay at his house and just like.
Okay, yes. All right, I need quiet, please. Thank you.
This year for my mom decided to do Hocus Pocus thing, so her friend made her the book.
Oh, cool. Very cool. So today, I know. All right, we're going to shut the door so we're not distracted. All right. Can it see me? Come down. Come down. Okay. So today we are going to learn about geological time. And we're not going to be playing.
Who had extra stuff at their table? Nathan Ruggles.
His stuff is right back there.
Why do we have a
Right there. So the reason why we have a meter stick, Joseph, is because we are going to learn and measure time. Time. So we have learned about fossils. Please don't mess with the scissors. I really don't want you to cut yourself. Thanks. So we have talked about how fossils can tell us about what the earth looked like. We have talked about how we know through surfaces of the earth what surfaces used to look like, and how we can tell how it's changed, and how things used to look, and how we can tell through boundaries how it can make new surfaces, and how we know it's changing through different boundaries, and how our planet is still alive. But now we're moving from the beginning of time to today, we can actually measure it. And I'm going to teach you how to do that with a meter stick. What? We can fit all of Earth's history onto 5 meters.
Actually,
Really? So,
You don't have a long history.
we have a very long history, but most of the active history we can fit within 1 meter. Isn't that crazy?
oh my
Our planet, I know, our planet took a long time to get started, but once we got oxygen in our atmosphere, things really took off, right? And we've had some mass extinctions since then, and we've started over a couple of times. But since then, we've always had oxygen, and we've always been able to start off with that as a fundamental to be able to fuel life, both on plants and organisms, right? And we are an organism. So the way that we're going to do this is we are going to use receipt tape, okay? If you don't have some on your table, I will get some. But for right now, I just want your attention. So, Brendan, I really need your attention for this. Thank you. So I'm going to give you an example on the board, okay? When you get your receipt tape, the first thing you're going to do is measure out 5, how many? 5 meters. So you're going to take your receipt tape, you're going to lay it down on the corner, you're going to do 1, and you're going to pull that to the side, lay it down. That's 2. Lay it down. That's 3. Lay it down. That's 4. Pull it down. That's 5. And then you're going to snip it with scissors, okay?
Snippy, snippy.
And then you're going to leave the scissors alone because we're not going to do anything else with the scissors after that.
I like scissors.
So how many are we going to have? 5. Then you're going to take the first section that you have. So you're going to pull it all the way to the corner and take down the very first section that you have. And so you're going to mark within that first section. So here's the end of my receipt paper. At the 20 mark, Miss Roche is going to put geological time. I'm going to put my title right here, and I'm going to put my group names right here. And then I am going to start my project right here. I'm going to give you a piece of paper, and at the end of that paper is going to give you some instructions that says to mark your paper at 1 meter. So you're going to mark your paper starting at the end of the box that was marked at 20. At what? 20. We're going to mark it at 1 meter. Okay? Most of what you're going to be doing today is going to happen just in here. Okay? So you're not going to have to move your stick around. Most of what you're going to be measuring is going to just be in this distance. Now, the tricky part that I see a lot of our friends doing is when it says today is at 0 centimeters, today starts right here. So where your line meets your meter stick, this is 0 centimeters. Okay? Your next one is at 0.1 millimeters. So it's going to be just literally 1 tick after this. And then you're going to label that what it tells you to label it, and that is Homo sapiens, which is humans, right? The next one's not going to be for 2.2. Without picking up my stick, I'm going to go to 2.2 and make a mark and label it. I'm going to go to the next one and label it. I'm going to go to the next one and label it. I'm not picking up my stick, because if you pick up your stick and move it, and it's not going to be accurate. You're going to run out of tape, and it's not going to be accurate to the actual time distance. You understand? Okay. So I am going to allow you to pick your groups. You may not be in groups more than 4. This is a grade. So I'm going to encourage you to work in a group that is going to be productive and a group that is going to reflect the grade that you want. Okay? And we have to be responsible with our time. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes. You need to have a hard surface to work on. So get a group and then go back to a tabletop. Huh? You can work in 2s, but no more than 4. Okay. Can you work with Riley, please? Riley, they want to work with you. Is that okay? You want to come right here?
I didn't get to finish the fossil.
It's fine. It wasn't a grade. Do we have 3 in this group? Okay. Do we have 3 in this group? Are you going to sit here? All right.
Can you do that?
And
Wonderful holiday without on
Miss Roche.
okay, go ahead and sit at a tabletop, and I will get you some supplies. Yes. Yes, quickly.
You got thoughts?
Hey, I am right here. That is not a toy.
Yeah.
Where are you sitting?
Right here.
No, you need to be at a tabletop.
I love my table.
So how many are in your group?
4.
Okay, 2, 3, and 4.
Well, I'm a ninja master.
Okay.
Bro, I can't buy it.
Yes. Okay.
Where did you get the shape? Or
That is a Miss Webster question. Yes.
Wait, Miss Webster.
All right, so go ahead and sit down.
I
Do you have a
remember
meter
when I was a
stick?
kid at Walmart, I was
So, Joseph, you need to go ahead and sit down. And we're first starting off with measuring out how many?
5 meters.
5 meters. Okay, so at this time, now that you have your groups, I need you to now get your receipt paper and your meter stick. And you should start unraveling your receipt paper, starting at one end and measuring out 5 meters of receipt paper.
Put the receipt.
Jeff, what are you doing in all this? I'm not doing anything. Y'all can do it, right? Or you not?
No, the entire stick 1 meter.
If the entire stick is 1 meter, yes.
A little bit of
I got blue tongue. I got blue tongue-itis.
I need like 14 funders. Look at it again. Max! Flip it.
Bro, why not have this?
I think you just max it.
Look at them.
Here. What am I supposed to do?
All right, once you have 5 meters, go ahead and make your cut.
I like how Jeff isn't doing anything. Is he writing everyone's name?
Bro.
He doesn't know how to spell Joseph.
Well, each one of you needs your own piece of paper. The group name goes on that paper.
Let me put my name on there.
We need 5 papers though, right?
So each one of you have your own paper like this,
4 paper.
and then all of you put your name on that one. Good job. On this paper.
Oh.
All right.
You did it.
So now, take your meter stick, and the first 20 centimeters, make a line. It's on my leg, that's why it's kind of at an angle. At the first 20 centimeters, get a pencil.
Hey, yo,
Joseph, do you have a pencil? All right. So at 20 centimeters, make a line. All right. So make a straight line. And this is where you put geological time activity.
Let me write that.
It's right here. And then put all of your names. And while he's doing that, Jeff, come here. Max, can you pull that down a little bit so he can measure out 1? Now that this is measured, pull it down just a little bit more, Max. Now that this is measured, do 1 meter right here. Measure 1 meter.
Wait, we have a group's name?
Can you please just put one line right here? That is your 1 meter, okay? So Jeff, you're going to start this off. You're going to look at the back of your paper. Today is labeled at 0 centimeters, just like I did up there on the board. So today starts off 0 centimeters. So that line that he drew That is 0 centimeters, and you're going to write today.
We have to do all of these?
Yes.
Doing. I like how you guys are all J names and I'm the only N. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So Miss Webster.
Write your name.
Give me my pencil.
The title is the same as on top of your paper, Geological Time Activity.
Okay.
And then,
We write our name.
right, so, and then you're going to take your meter stick and Julie, you want to do 1 meter line right here? So that way you know where your 1 meter's at. Do 1 meter line. Just do a little tiny little tick.
I did a full line.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. But this is for when you get to right here, it says 1 meter and 8. So that way you'll know where 1 meter is, and then you can just move 8 over. Okay? So this is fine right here. And that way you'll have this set without moving. So use the title right there, Geological Time Activity, and put everybody's name on it. All right. So that's today.
0 centimeter.
Okay. So 0 centimeters from the line that you did here.
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
Okay, let's not use that language. Can you straighten this out for me,
What? He
please,
does that
Christian?
all the time to me.
No, I don't.
Perfect. So let's put this right here.
0 centimeters.
So 0 centimeters is right there on that line. So that's today.
Yeah.
Right.
I live
So
on
the
that
next one right here is what, Tristan?
0.1 millimeters.
So that's like right up next
It's
to
like,
it,
it
right?
doesn't even show it.
We
I
haven't
know.
even
So
made
just
the
put like
scale
right
yet.
next to it. And that will be what?
Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens.
We haven't even made the scale yet.
Brendan got born.
Okay. So your next line
Grenade
is
out.
2.2. Maybe from the bottom how you're writing.
5 o'clock, meet me at school.
Okay. And that is labeled grasses. Max, I'm going to need you to participate. I am. Okay.
Is that regular rules on the scale?
No, we're using our meter sticks.
There's no regular rules. Here, we use this. So this one is like, our line is not straight.
Well, you can use 2 of them. Yeah, don't move the stick because we're going to need to keep it consistent. Hey, Brendan. So while we're in class, we can't wear this. It's considered still a hood. There we go. I need to see your beautiful face.
Part of the costume.
He has to be
I know, but you can wear it in the hallway, but not in class. And you're on camera. How can my instructor see your beautiful face if you're a banana?
You can still see my face.
No,
I was just looking at it.
Okay. Ladies, bring it here.
Wait,
Thank you. Yes. Okay, so yes. So at that 20 line, that is actually considered your today. Right? So this is where you would pick it up and you would put this right here, and that would be considered your today. And because you are going to 1 meter, go ahead and put a tick mark right here. Right. And that would be your 1 meter. So when you get to this section right here, you'll know that you have to go right here as your new start. Okay? So 0 centimeters, that is going to be labeled the present or today. The 0.1 millimeter is Homo sapiens. So you're going to go.
0.1 is like right there.
It's like super close to the line, right?
Do we have to start the timeline over there? Or is it
Ideally, yes, because that's how time goes, right?
true? So where are we?
So it is taking you this long to get to this point. That means we're talking a lot.
It's a lot and we fold it
So
up.
hold on to this. So lay your stick down. Measure out 20. So right up to the edge, 0 to 0. So mark 20. All right, so that is your line. All right. Now make it a straight line, and that'll be your title bar. So write geological time activity. And then your responsibility now, while she's doing that, is to come down and write y'all's names in there. So now you come down here and make a single tick mark right here. That's your 1 meter mark. So make a tick mark right here. All right, so that way you know when you get to this part right here, Kylie, that is going to be 1 meter. Okay? So now it says you need to start. So now it says that your 20 today starts at 0 centimeters, which starts at your new line. So this line that you made to separate is now your today mark. That is your 0. So that is your today. That's the present. So you can label that mark today or the present. So that mark you just made, that line.
Should we write it on the
Yes.
line and then
So that is today. And now 0.1 millimeters, which is literally this very first little line right here. That line, no, 0.1 millimeters. So,
right there?
Sienna, this is a centimeter. Each one of these little tiny marks in between is a millimeter. So this is 10 millimeters per centimeter. So that tiny little mark right next to it, yep, that's how long Homo sapiens have been on the planet. As long as time has been, this is how long humans have been here.
Is this supposed to be short?
Yeah, that's how long humans have been here in the grand scheme of time. That's how long we've been here.
Okay.
So label that Homo sapiens.
Kylie, you're just like, wait a
Boom, right?
Do we have to label these then?
In INS when we were doing about
Early
I was
humans.
thinking that was like the whole thing.
No,
Then
that's how long we've been
We
here.
have to label each
And look how much damage we've done. All right, so now it's saying the next thing we do is at 2.2 centimeters. Don't move it. Don't move it. 2.2. So you go to your centimeter of 2, and then 2 tiny little marks inside of that is 2.2. Yes. And then that is labeled grasses.
and we'll just keep going.
Yes, and you do that all the way down your tape. How are we doing, gentlemen? Great. How are we doing, ladies?
So we were wondering, like, do we just like for the scale?
Okay, so I see that we haven't started yet. So let's start. Where's your name? And all that stuff. All right. All right. Have you put your name and stuff on here?
No.
All right. So let's do that first. Let's start at the end. And let's label 20. Let's make a line. Okay. So let's mark this off. Oop. Let's move this out of the way, shall we? So we don't poke her in the lady business. All right. Now we're going to title this. All right, so let's title this Geological Timeline Activity and put all your names on there. And while she's doing that, River, where's your pencil? River, is this your kitty cat? It's cute. All right, so let me get another one. I'm going to use your kitty cat to hold the place. And this is your 1 meter mark. Okay. All right. So now that we have our 1 meter mark, we have our 20. This tells us that at 0 centimeters, so each one of these lines that have a number on them, that is a centimeter. In between that is a millimeter. There are 10 millimeters per centimeter. So when it says millimeters, it's talking about one of these tiny little lines in between, okay? So if it says 2.2, you're going to 2 and then 2 of the tiny ones in between. So for 1 millimeter, you're going to line this up, and it's going to be literally right next to the line. And you're going to label this line as today, and this line is your Homo sapiens.
Yeah, I can't read this.
Okay, so your next one is 2.2 centimeters. So that's 2 centimeters and 2 millimeters. So you're going to go 2 and then count 2 millimeters. 1, 2. And so your line is going to be right there. And you can make it longer if you want to. And then you're going to label it what?
Grasses.
Okay, and you're going to do that all the way down.
Okay.
When you get to this one right here, where it says 1 meter and 8 centimeters, that's when you can pick it up. That is your 1 meter mark. That's when you'll pick it up, and you'll lay this at your 1 meter mark, and then you'll do your 8 centimeters there, okay? Do you have any questions? All right. How are we?
So do we write 22 at
No. So you're just using this right here as your major event.
Okay.
So now that you have this labeled, and you have, so point 1 is actually going to be like right up against the line.
Okay.
Okay, and this is your Homo sapiens. And so, and then you're going to go to 2 centimeters and 2 millimeters. So it's going to be 2 centimeters and 2 millimeters. So 1, 2. And so your next line is going to be right there. And then you're going to label it what?
Grass.
So grasses. And then you're going to do the same thing all the way down. Okay? I would use a pencil though. Okay. Yes. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Because I have my vines on PC.
How are we doing?
We're doing good. We're doing
All right.
pretty good.
So make sure that we don't move this from
Yeah, that
here.
was Jeff.
Okay. Okay. So now that we're finished with the first part, pick somebody else to do this section right here. Who did the first part?
Me.
Okay, so now Max do the second part.
But Joseph has the best hair.
I said yeah. Then take the little pass.
You have to make it straight. My mom is gonna yell at me.
Yes, Julie.
How we're doing this? Okay.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, just keep on going.
And then we still do. Can we still do that? Because I.
So don't worry about this part until we have labeled all this part. Okay? Because then we'll highlight the top as we go. That's a great question, but since I didn't talk about that part, we're not doing that part yet. Okay? So let's label it first, and then we'll get that. And make sure, Riley, you're going to do it next. So make sure you know what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? You're really good at math, so this is your next job.
We'll divide it.
Yep, so make sure he gets to do the Metazoic, okay? So when you're finished, let him do that part. Okay. He's having a hard time finding me.
God didn't get born.
Exactly. I literally don't understand how Earth was formed, though. Like,
Oh, never say that to a
Doesn't rock.
science teacher. Never say that to a science teacher.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. You
understand
It's just a
that-
bunch of rocks clashing together, basically.
Yeah, totally.
Never
And then
ever
the
say that to a
layers
science
just eating
teacher.
up.
It depends on how you look.
Brendan, you understand that we watched a video on this?
Yes.
And Brendan, never ever say that to a science teacher, otherwise we'll be here all day.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well,
Can you give him an F, please?
I warned
no.
you.
Darn.
But one, I said don't do that again. Two, our facts do not negate Christianity. Okay, so keep that in mind. Second, not to go into religious beliefs or anything like that, but what a day is and what they consider God's spectrum is not considered a day in our spectrum. So if that helps you at all.
Oh, okay.
So,
How did that get in there?
How did what?
but if you look at how long humans have been here, if you look at this piece of paper though, Brendan, that's what we're trying to get here.
Not me.
What happens in between
So let's,
here?
Kristen, can you back up? I don't want to tear your little paper here. Perfect. What Miss Webster and I really want you to see though is that if you look at this paper, right, and you kind of see the impacts of this paper, Brendan, and you see how long our planet has been here, and then I want you to see how long humans have been here. Do you see how long humans have been here?
Yeah, this
It's
is
like
just sad.
insignificant, right? According to our planet, humans have been here insignificantly. And that's the point of the exercise, is to show you that our planet is gorgeous, it is magnificent, it is extraordinary, and it has been here for 4.5 billion years.
I think you lost him.
And it is going to continue to be here even after us. Okay?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And so we're going to actually have this paper clip together. So if you want to start doing it this way so that your name tape is going to be on the outside so that you can see it in the basket, that's going to be great. Brendan,
I got a roll of
I'm going to need you just to participate and stop playing with scissors. All right, let me have this. Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Chucky has jeans.
You're wearing blue jeans. You're wearing shorts and it's snowing outside, so.
Those are smart decisions.
It is not snow. So yes.
I love that you love Colorado enough to where this does not affect you. Because I am freezing. Jocelyn, how's your group doing? I see a lot of talking and not a lot of marking. Yes.
Junior 42.
Where it says, do you have any extra rolls? Please, I want to take one.
No, and they're not our supplies, so. Yes, how can I help
What do you do when you're finished?
you? You're done marking?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is shame.
Yes,
Okay.
because they're being productive.
So I have two questions.
Okay.
Number two. I
Yes.
don't understand that.
Well, right now we're working just on marking it right now. We're not really answering the questions at the moment. Yeah. Yeah.
Why can't like one person do the marking and then the rest of it?
Because we have tomorrow to work on this as well.
If we have school tomorrow.
Kids who have costumes.
Yeah, we probably will.
Where are you at?
We're just gonna be right
We're
in
at
front of your door.
33.
Okay. Have you marked yet? Have you marked yet? Have you marked yet? All right. Let him take over, and you can go out. 'Cause you probably have the best one. Mason, go ahead and go out into the hall. Go out in the hall. And trying to think of people that are done. I think those are the ones that are usually done. So those are two that you can borrow. Thank you, though. All right. So make sure we're not moving the stick and that we are marking where he left off. Where are we at? Okay, so we're done marking. Now we can do the top part in color. So if you move to this side where it says mark it in this color. So now you need a blue, a red, a green, and an orange. 35. Where are we at?
This is 2. I mean, mark the third one. We'll do that.
Okay.
He's over here like, is he back?
Pepper's a good one.
Where are we at? Has everyone got to contribute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like whenever he looks at you, he's just like.
Where are we at, ladies?
We are right here. Why does the tape measure have to roll up every time? It's like a mess.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Boom! Don't.
Gotta go to the floor. Meter.
I need to keep.
All right. Once you get everything measured out, before you roll it up, if you have time, then you can indicate the colors. So there's a blue, a red, a green, and an orange.
Wait, can we just okay, so can we just draw a line between the two arrows and then just color the whole thing?
So in the past, they've just used a highlighter on top and indicated that time.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say.
But yeah, I think to make it less messy and so that it wouldn't distort your writing, it would be best if you just did it on top. Yeah.
You finished the whole arrow?
You got it, Rohan? Okay. How are we doing? Good job. All right, we have about 5 minutes before we need to roll it up. To the center. Perfect, just like that.
Jeff, I rolled just so we make it.
Good job.
You're on. Wait, did you do ferns? Yeah. You're on first line plants.
Good job.
We're done.
Okay, so now you got your pencil. Get the red, the blue, the green, and orange. And indicate which error each one of those marks belong in. So you can just do a line on top and color block that section.
Which color, Jay?
Red, blue, green, and orange. Yes, Max?
What is the purpose of making this timeline?
Because we are figuring out how long humans have been here and our interactions. So like I was showing him.
We have to do 2 meters now?
So I think that is fascinating, and please don't do that. That scares the bejesus out of me. Don't put scissors near your mouth. So if you look at this time right here and how long our planet has been alive, isn't it fascinating that we're right here today and Homo sapiens being on our surface is only right here.
There's like 100,000.
Look how much we have to learn about our planet.
So the purpose is like
Yeah, we're now just getting to 2 meters.
about timeline,
Timelines of
timelines,
what has gone on our planet.
timelines of what's going on in our planet.
Yes, and what we can learn from our planet. And not only that, but is that not just fascinating how close we are to the end of this rope?
Oh my god.
How much have we done to our planet in just this amount of time? How much have we changed our planet in just this amount of time, Jeff? A lot. And look how long our planet has been alive.
A long time.
How long was it? How long was our planet here in existence before anything, even bacteria, was on it?
5 meters.
5 meters.
Our planet was living and breathing and moving and having convection cells and magma and volcanoes and all these destructive surfaces and hurricanes and tsunamis before there was bacteria.
Jeez.
There's a lot to learn about our planet.
So,
And I just want you
Wait,
to
Justice,
be
can I wear your
fascinated
ring?
by that.
Yeah.
So,
What's the difference?
is your head getting hot?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't wear my wig. Straight up, that's why. Okay, so as we move on and we talk about evolution and all those things, we need to start at the basis. And that's the point of this.
Slide it over, Chad.
We need to start at the fundamentals. We need to start at the basis. We need to start from bacteria to humans and appreciate the process of our planet's journey and where we are now and what's going to happen to it in the future.
Let go of it. There we go.
And I hope that you enjoy the process.
Oh my gosh, 40 meters.
You're going to enjoy it because I'm going to teach it.
Oh!
Boom.
Was jellyfish the first type of life?
The what?
Jellyfish.
No.
The dinosaurs. No. Jesus Christ.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 9:30. We have 5 minutes to the bell rings. Go ahead and stop where you are at. Let me borrow your tape real quick. Okay, finish where you're at.
We're ripping. We're ripping.
I need all eyes on me and your mouth is closed.
Yo, Flo, what happened?
So I need every eyeball on me. When? Are we done?
Talk a lot.
Okay, but are we done? Thank you. So when you roll up your tape, this part needs to be exposed. So am I going to start rolling my tape in at this part?
Yeah, no.
No. I'm going to start at the opposite end, and I'm going to roll this in to where this is going to be facing out. I am not done talking, so your eyes are still on me. When you are done rolling it and you can see your group's name, I will give you a paper clip. You will paper clip it together, and you will put it in the science basket for period 2. You are also responsible for your paper that will go into what divider? Classwork, because you will work on this tomorrow. Go ahead and start working on that now, and I will get you some paper clips.
Let's roll.
No, you. Wait. Why are you crazy?
What in the haze is going on?
Don't rip it. I'm not. Just rip it.
Why? Okay, 1,
All these creases in our thing.
I didn't do that.
2.
I know.
Go put it in the science
I
basket.
just put it under the chair. Now we have all these creases.
There's your paper clip. Ladies, here's your paper clip when you're done. Thank you. Go ahead, put this in your classwork section for me. Oh, thank you. job, Riley.
Bro, yeah, you did it.
Huh? No, not until the end of the day.
Like text my dad rather than one picture.
Sorry, you should not have been using it in school. I'm sorry, you should not have been using it in class.
She was trying to fix her makeup.
I'm sorry. That's what a bathroom is for.
So we had an X-ray.
Okay, thank you. Here you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes.
Touch your nose.
Does anybody else need a paper clip?
Wait, guys.
If I got list ready, we could probably
All right. All right, all of my supplies should be on the table. Your papers should be in your classwork section. Your roll of tape should be in the basket.
I take it every night now.
Hurry up, we got like 30 seconds before the bell rings.
Well, I'm not good at rolling.
Thank you. Do you have a pencil?
No.
Pen? Your favorite color is purple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you something, sweetie? Do you have this math in your set?
Oh, sorry. Ah. Oh. Okay.
Bro, how do you roll up like this? Yeah.
All right. The bell's going to ring in about 30 seconds. Please push in your chair.
Go.
Have a happy Halloween. Please be safe.
And a happy birthday to me.
Your birthday's not today.
No, my birthday's in a week though.
I will tell you happy birthday in a week.
On November 8th. Can I get an A for my birthday?
No. You have to earn an A.
Why?
Because that's
Just give
how
him an A
grades
for
work.
one day and then
Have a fantastic day. Yes. Oh. Beep.